Hello and welcome all on Unacademy's JEE English, a channel launched by Unacademy where each and every topic of JEE will be covered in pure English. I hope demands of many students who are demanding for pure dedicated English channel has been met, and now we are here to share our experience and knowledge with you guys. And Unacademy, India's largest and fastest growing online platform, has done it. I'm Rahul Kaushik, and today I'm going to take your Mole Concept and Stoichiometry lecture number 4. Today we will cover empirical formula and we will also start stoichiometry. We will discuss what is stoichiometry and uh, what are empirical formulas, molecular formulas, and how we determine them. Right? So before I start today's lecture, let me tell you something about myself. Yes, I'm Rahul Kaushik. I worked in Bansa classes quota since 2010 to 2020. Continuously 10 years I was there. I was also head of department there. I mentored 2000 plus IITs and including many top rankers. After that I co-founded my own organization Jigyan Education Private Limited, and now I'm here on Unacademy to share my experience and knowledge with you guys. Hello Ritvik, hello Priya, hi Monica. Yes. So how you people can subscribe to Unacademy? You just have to go to App Store or Play Store. Just download Unacademy Learning app, install it. Once you install it, you will be directed to a page. You just have to click on the plus. Once you click on the plus, these options will be populated. You have to select IIT JEE because I'm teaching you for IIT JEE. And once you click on IIT JEE, after that, you have to click on the get subscription. Right? So once you click on the get subscription, you will be directed to certain options. Some options, if you are going for 1 month, you have to shell out 6,000 rupees per month. But don't worry, 1 month is not much beneficial for you because I'm preparing you for 2022. So you need a package for longer duration, and that cost you just 1,500 rupees per day, 1,500 rupees per month. Sorry, and it translates to 50 rupees per day. It translates to 50 rupees per day. And guys, once you subscribe to this package, once you subscribe to this package, you are going to get access to not just my lectures and content, but lectures and content of all the senior educators. Now all the senior educators across India have joined on Academy, and they are providing you the education the way it should be. And you are going to get access to the content and video lectures. There would be live quizzes and everything would be there, and you people are going to get that, right? So over and above, if you apply my code rahulcam, then you are going to get flat 10% discount. So don't forget this code, it's very important for you, rahulcam, right? So now let's start mole concept and stoichiometry lecture number 4. But before that, let's discuss. Hi Sravanti, hello Rahul, hi Monica, Priya, and Ritvik. You are back. So, should we start now? Yes. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? So let's crack it. And what we did in the previous class. In previous class, I told you what is atomic mass. And after atomic mass, we did average mass, average molar mass. And after average molar mass, we did percentage compositions. And along with all these things, we also discussed what is relative density, what is vapor density, and what is specific gravity. I hope you remember all. Yes, do you remember them? Okay. So now today's topic is empirical formula. Yes, Ravish. Hi. So what is molecular formula? Let's take a molecule of glucose, C6H12O6, and we call it glucose. My writing is static, I know. Let's start glucose. Now guys, can you tell me what is this glucose? This is formula of glucose. Yes, Saini, Ritvik Saini has asked a very relevant question. Sir, can you tell me how to memorize in chemistry? So Ritvik, let me tell you, I think you might have been through my periodic table lectures, and if anything comes like which you have to memorize, I generally tell you the way. Do you remember the way I told you the periodic table? I helped you in memorizing periodic table, and it was done within 5 minutes. है लीना की रब से फरियाद, बेटा मांगे कार स्कूटर बाप रोए and everything. Yes. Now the 5 elements is, if I try 10 questions, I'm able to solve only 5 questions. So don't worry. Don't worry. The 5 element, you don't have to worry about it. Initially it happens. Initially it happens when you will try 5 to 10 questions, but don't get demoralized. Actually, it depends what kind of questions you are trying, whether they are mains level or advanced level. So today, tomorrow I'm planning to take a special session for you guys, the students who are in 10th class and they have just who have been promoted to 11th just now, because I think results you got just 1 week back, you got your results. So don't worry about it. I will tell you each and everything. Yes, Dev Vasist, hi. Late, but better late than never. So don't worry about it. And there is one more important thing which I want to share with you guys. Nowadays, I will also start giving you questions like I'm teaching you more. So I will give you DPPs over there. And if you have joined our Telegram group of JEE English, then you can find out DPPs. You just solve those problems, and I hope those will help you a lot. Yes, those quality questions, if you cover them, you will learn a lot. Right? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Hi, Harshini Avashwa. Hello, Manish Tiwari. Welcome back. Hi, Dr. Harshini Ashwa. Now I remember your name. Hello, Ridvi. Telegram is, let me check. It is just a minute. Actually, it's a new group, so it is t.me. Let me write it over here. T.me it shows, and after that JE underscore English. I hope you guys know much about Telegram. I only use WhatsApp, so not an issue. And I'm sharing content daily. Even today, I shared 3 DPPs over here. So you can join it right now. Yes, this Telegram group. JE underscore English. Right? There I will share problems as well. And you just solve those problems and we can discuss them in the group itself. Tomorrow onward, I will definitely give this Telegram link. Yes. Right? Okay, I'm asking. Done. You will get Telegram link from tomorrow onward in description of all lectures. So no worries. You just have to join that group. Right? Yes, I think Ravish have got it. Ravish have got it. So in that case, if you join Telegram, and I will be daily giving you some problems, the things which I'm going to teach you, I will give you the problems on the same things. So that will help you a lot. Right, guys? So don't forget to like and share this lecture. If you are really liking this, don't forget to like and share. Share it as much as you can so that it can reach to maximum students. The students sitting in remote areas as well. So don't forget to like it. This is a channel launched just to cater the demand of a student who don't understand Hindi well. So it will help them a lot, right? Yes. So shall we start now? Yes, those were easy, but don't worry. We will slowly increase the level. Initially, you have just completed 10th class. So initially, even in my lectures, I start with basics and then we move to some different difficult problems. Difficult problems can demoralize you. First, you just have to do basic things. Even IIT never ask very tough things. They are just conceptual. So the thing which I'm going to give you on the Telegram will not be that much tough, because otherwise, where will you get the solutions of all those things? Those will be moderate or easy, which will clear your basics and will help you understanding many things, and those can help you in clearing your doubts, especially. Okay, Manish? Yes. Actually, by doing difficult problems, it is not necessary that by doing difficult problem you understand everything. No. In class, I take generally very simple problems and then we gradually increase the level. So you don't have to worry about that. So now, yes. So you guys have joined the Telegram group. You can get today's DPPs from there. Yes, I gave you. Right? So now, should we start today's class? It's already late. Yes. Okay, surely I'll give. So now, let's come to the molecular formula. We call it glucose. So, what is glucose? It is basically a molecule of glucose, and it tells me that a molecule of glucose contains 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogens, and 6 atoms of oxygen. Now you know it, right? So, what is molecular formula? Actually, molecular formula it represents actual number of atoms. It represents, just note it down. It represents actual number of atoms of a particular element in given compound. So here it is molecular formula of glucose. It is saying that if you have one molecule of glucose, that will be having 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogen, and 6 atoms of oxygen. Right? So similarly, if I take, this is cane sugar. So again it is molecular formula effect. So molecular formula represent actual number of atoms. So you have done it. Now what is empirical formula? So let me tell you, can we take 6 common out of here? So I will write, if I take 6 common, I will write CH2O. This is glucose. This is glucose. And what is that? It is empirical formula of glucose. So can you tell me, what do you mean by empirical now? What do you mean by empirical? Can you tell me? So empirical formula, it does not inform anything about actual number of atoms. It just says CH2. However, actual molecule of glucose is this, and it is saying its empirical formula is this. So empirical formula basically tells you the simplest ratio of atoms present in a given molecule. Note it down. It represents simplest ratio of atoms present in a given molecule. So it does not represent actual number of atoms present in a molecule. It represents simplest ratio of atoms present in a given molecule. This is empirical formula. Now I hope you got it. I hope you got it. So here molecular mass, if I calculate molecular mass, it will be 12 into 1, 6 into 16, it will be 180 gram per mole. This is also called molecular formula mass and it comes out to be 180 gram. So this is molecular formula mass, MFM, molecular formula mass. Okay, right. Now if I call it empirical formula, then empirical formula mass will be what? It will be 12 plus 2 plus 16, it will be 30 gram per mole. So now you know what is empirical formula mass and what is molecular formula mass. That is mass of actual one molecule, and empirical formula mass is mass of empirical formula. There is one more point which I am missing here. In case of ionic compounds, empirical formula is given because they don't exist in molecular state. Because they don't exist in molecular state. I told you about the crystal lattice in lecture number 1. So in case of NaCl, CaCl2, BaCl2, these are all ionic compounds. So isolated or single molecule does not exist. They always exist in bulk, a three-dimensional crystal lattice. So we use these formulas, and these are all empirical formula for them. So now you know what is molecular formula and what is empirical formula. Yes, I'm going to tell you the significance of empirical formula. Okay, let's discuss this point also. Actually, Divyanshu, what happens is, in laboratory when we perform experiment, there is no machine which can show you exactly how glucose looks. So we just find out percentage of carbon, percentage of hydrogen, percentage of oxygen in a particular compound. Right? So from there, when you perform experiment, you get just percentage, how much percentage of particular element is present in a given compound. You get that percentage only. I will give you the problems today. So first, this empirical formula can be determined from that percentage. So it will give you the simplest ratio. Now you don't know how many carbons are there, how many, but you know that carbon, hydrogen and oxygen are is 1:1 ratio, 1:2:1 ratio. You get to know about this thing, but you don't know exactly how many carbon atoms are there. That is molecular formula. So to find out that, if you know the empirical formula, we will determine vapor density or molar mass, and then from molar mass we can determine. So I'm coming on to that point. Now what is the relationship between molecular formula and empirical formula? So molecular formula was this C6H12O6 and empirical formula was this, and you multiply it by 6. So how I can write it? Molecular formula, empirical formula into N. Now what is this N? This N is molecular formula mass upon empirical formula mass. So in our case it was 180 upon 30, it was 6. You just calculated here. empirical formula mass 30 and molecular formula mass was 180. So once you calculate the value of n, you can find out molecular formula as well. So now question arises, sir, please tell me how to find out empirical formula and please finish this suspense. Okay, so let's start with a problem. I will tell you stepwise. This is how an experiment is performed, and after the experiment you get to know about these things, right? So it says that an organic compound has following percentage composition. Carbon is 60%, oxygen is 32%, and hydrogen is 8%. This is step 1. First, whenever you are given data, just write that data in this way. So you are given mass percentage, right? And you want to calculate what? Mole percentage or number of atom, ratio of atoms, as we did in mole concept. N1 is equal to N1 upon Avogadro number, N2 is equal to N2 upon Avogadro number. Once you divide, so your molar ratio will be same as your atoms ratio. And ratio of two atoms will be same as ratio of their moles, right? So now we are given mass percentage. Step 2. Now divide given masses by atomic mass. This point to be noted, you have to take atomic mass because you need moles of atom. That's why I am saying you have to calculate atomic mass. You have to use atomic. You have to take 16 here, not 32. 1 here, atomic mass of hydrogen, carbon. So 60 divided by 12, 32 divided by 16, 8 divided by 1. You are going to get 5 is to 2 is to 1. So now you are getting the ratio. So empirical formula will be C5H8O2. Yes, now it is done. Hi Sandeep. So now we have calculated empirical formula. We have determined empirical formula. And I hope it is clear to you. Yes, there could have been a possibility, like here I would have got 0.5, 0.2, 0.1. So you have to convert them in integers. And how can you do that? Just divide the given numbers by the smallest number. In this case it is 0.1. So you will get point like this. I'm just taking an example. It is not necessary that every time you will get them in integers. You will get them sometime in fractions. So divide them by smallest fraction, then divide it till you get some integral values, right? So let's do this problem now. Students, please solve it. Okay, now solve it. Yes, solve it. Yes, do it. Okay. I'm waiting for your answer. Now it says elementary analysis showed that an organic compound containing carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. It weighs 7.3 gram. It found to contain 3.6 gram carbon, zero point 7 gram hydrogen, and 1.4 gram nitrogen. Right? So now calculate its empirical formula. How will you do this? Calculate its empirical formula. Right? So guys, you asked for a link of Telegram. It's already there in the group. You can join in the description. You can join from there as well. So just do it. I'm waiting for your reply. Yes, just do it. Ritvik says C3H7NO. Yes, Ritvik, you are right. So here we get total 7.3 gram. Now we are going to get carbon 3.6 gram, hydrogen 0.7 gram, nitrogen 1.4 gram, and what about oxygen? It is missing. It is missing. So you know the total mass is 7.3. So just minus that. The remaining amount will be 1.6 gram. Right? So now you just divide them in by their atomic masses, and you are going to get 0.3, 0.7, 0.1, 0.1. So multiply it by 10. C3H7NO 3711. Okay. Is it done now? Yes, Ravi Shiva Reddy, you are right. Yes, you are right, guys. So is it done now? Should I proceed ahead? Are you guys ready? So let's do it. Calculate empirical formula of the mineral that we have the following composition. Just do it. You are given ASO4, H2O. So how will I solve it? Now divide them with their molecular masses, because here formula will be like this. You might have studied them in your 10th class like this. You have to just put dot. It is one molecule, it is another molecule. Yes. So divided by 18, molar mass of this. And what is the molar mass of this? A, 16. S. S is basically sulfur here. And this. And what you are going to get? 112. So what is this? So your answer will be ASO4.16H2. Yes. How many of you have done it? Yes, do it. Do it, guys, quickly. Quick. Now the B part. EO, DO2 and H2O. Now do it. Yes, Ritvik, you are right. Now solve the B part. B part. Now how will you solve it? Molar mass of EO. E is given 29. 29 plus 16, it will be 45. So first just write 25. 25 50, right? Now divided by 45, DO2, DO2, D you have 13. It will again be 45 and it is 18. Hi Krishna, you are late. Start solving. Now we are doing calculation of empirical formula. Yes. Try to be on time. 5 by 9. 5 by 9. So you are going to get 1:1:5. So EO, DO2, yes. No, 5 can be taken common, Manish. 5 can be taken common. Simplest ratio we need it. Yes. Now solve it. Solve it. Yes. 5 you can take common. So let's do the next problem. Yes. Now solve it. Now vapor density is given and instead of empirical formula I am asking molecular formula. Do it. Instead of empirical formula now I am asking about molecular formula. Yes. Do it. So guys, don't forget to share and like it. Like this lecture if you are really enjoying it, then don't forget to like it. That's important. So that others may get to know and they can also take benefit out of it. Yes. Now you are given a compound of nitrogen and oxygen. So it is 7, it is 16 and you need to calculate molecular formula. So we know molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into N. So to find out molecular, first I have to find out molecular formula and then N. Only after that I will be able to find molecular formula. So how will I find it? 7 by 14. 1 by 2 is to 1, so it is 1 is to 2. So I got empirical formula in note. So what is empirical formula mass? 14 plus 32, it is 46. Now you are given vapor density of compound and it is 46. So molecular formula mass will be equal to 2 into vapor density. So it will be 92. Now the value of N will be MFM upon EFM. It is 2. And if it is 2, then molecular formula will be N2O4. Right? I told you whatever relationship is there. I told you. Other than this, it's useless scrap. So don't care about this. Try to memorize minimum things. Now one thing that one guy was asking, sir, how to memorize? Try to memorize the minimum things and use some basic theories to solve problems. Right? Tomorrow I am going to take special session for you guys where I will tell you how to prepare yourself for JEE after 2 years. Do's, don'ts, whatever your queries are, you can ask tomorrow. Yes. Very soon we are going to schedule it, so you don't have to worry about it. Right? So is it done now? Molecular formula? Yes. So now let's start stoichiometry. So this is all about empirical formulas and molecular formula, and I hope now everything is done. There are structural formulas when you represent something by structure, but we don't need all these things right now. So what is stoichiometry? What is stoichiometry? Yes. Anyone? It's on your screen. But if any one of you have any idea, please tell me about stoichiometry. Very important. Next 3 or 4 class will be totally dedicated to this concept only. So can you guys tell me now? What is stoichiometry? Anyone? What is stoichiometry? So let me tell you, stoichiometry, it basically, it is mixture of it. This word is formed by two elements. Right? Yes, the one. The Greek word stoichion, which means element. The Greek word stoichion, which means element, plus metry, to measure. So stoichiometry is basically a branch of chemistry which deals with the measurement of elements, right? So in stoichiometry we are going to deal with the amounts of substance. Suppose a reaction is taking place, reactant are getting converted into product, then some reactant would be converted into products. So in stoichiometry we will learn how much reactant we have to take to produce a particular amount of product. Yes. So when I'm saying amount, just remember my first lecture. Amount can be calculated using mole, because if you know the mole of substance, then you can calculate its number, its mass, and its, yes, volume. If you know the mole, then you can calculate the amount in terms of number, in terms of mass, in terms of volume. I hope you got it. Yes, definitely. This one can be asked in spell bee. Although I don't have very sharp memory, but my spellings are almost 99% they are correct. You will never find such errors. So it is correct. It deals with the calculation of equation reactant product. So what is this? Let us take a hypothetical reaction. So can anybody tell me, first of all, what is chemical reaction? It was first topic of chemistry in 11th, in 10th. What is chemical reaction? Yes, let me tell you about chemical reaction. Okay. So what is chemical reaction? Yes, a special session will be tomorrow. It will be scheduled very soon, so don't worry about it. In tomorrow's session, I will discuss chemical reaction. I will discuss about how to prepare your JEE, how to prepare you for JEE, and do's, don'ts, what kind of book you need, and how to get maximum output out of minimum time, or working out of how to work smart, right? So in chemical reaction, if I take a chemical reaction like BCl5 gas, it is giving you PCl3 gas plus Cl2 gas. So what's going to happen? Now, if you count, it was only one phosphorus and 5 chlorine. And after the reaction, we have one phosphorus, 3 chlorine here, 2 chlorine here. So total we have 5 chlorine. So basically during a chemical reaction, what happens? Some old bonds are broken and new bonds are formed. Exactly. Dev Vasist told me. Yes. Yes, I'll definitely take your queries, Krishna. Don't worry. So in stoichiometry, some old bonds are broken and new bonds are formed. Like if you are changing your class, some school, you will have some new friends, and the bond with olds are not with all are broken. So what happens? So during a chemical reaction, total number of atoms before and after remain same. So their mass will also remain same. Just reshuffling of atoms take place. Just note it down. No, you don't have quiz. So just note it down. During a chemical reaction, during a chemical reaction, total number of atoms remain conserved. Conserved means they can neither be created nor be destroyed. If before reaction they were 100, after reaction they will also be 100. You cannot make them 200. And just reshuffling of atoms take place. Just reshuffling of atoms take place, or exchange of atoms take place. So now I'm going to take a very simple elementary hypothetical reaction, because reactions do not occur that way. Hypothetical. If I'm writing it Ca plus O giving me CaO. Now what is this Ca? Is it atom or molecule? POAC will be done after this. In stoichiometry, POAC will come. So I can say one atom of Ca combined with one atom of oxygen, right? Because these are atoms, to produce one molecule of CO, right? And if you calculate this, one molecule contain one atom of Ca and one atom of O, so number of atoms are still conserved. Now if I take 10 atom of it and again 10 atom of it, so I'm going to get 10 molecules. So if I take 10 molecule of it, one molecule contain one calcium and one O, so 10 will contain 10 calcium and 10 O. Still total number of molecule are conserved. This is molecule and these are atoms. Now if I take 1000 atoms, now what will I get? 1000 molecules, right? So total atoms are conserved. Now if I say Na atoms, Na, you know, it is Avogadro's number. It is Avogadro's number. Na atoms. So I'm going to get Na molecules. And what is this Na atom? It is basically 1 mole. 1 mole. I can call it Na or 1 mole. I can call it 12 or 1 dozen. So 1 mole I am getting 1 mole molecule. Right? And what do you mean by 1 mole? It means 40 gram of calcium combined with 16 gram of oxygen to give. Guys, see it. 1 mole combined with 1 mole. But I cannot say 1 gram combined with 1 gram. When 1 mole of it is combining with 1 mole, then 40 gram of calcium is combining with 16 gram of oxygen. I hope you got this point. I cannot say 1 gram of calcium combined with 1 gram of oxygen. Right? I can say 1 gram of calcium combined with 0.4 gram of oxygen, unitary method, and I'm going to get I'm going to get 1.4 gram molecules. So 1 gram of it combined with 0.4 gram. Any doubt? So I hope now you are getting why do we always take these in moles, never take in grams. I always say like 1 mole of it combined with 1 mole of calcium. Never say 1 gram of calcium combined with 1 gram of oxygen. Now you know. Similarly, if I say 10 atom and I say 20 atom or 30 atom, so how many molecules will be formed? Let me know. I'm eagerly waiting for your reply. Yes, Sandeep Peda, tell me. Very nice. So now you are going to give me the answer. Yes. Now I have related the mole with the stoichiometry. These coefficients are called stoichiometric coefficients. Yes, do it. How many molecules will be formed if I'm taking 10 atom of it and 30 atom of it? Tell me. No, Ritvik says 40. No. Devyanshu Kumar, you are right. 10 molecules will be formed. This is the concept. No, Monica, it's wrong. Let me tell you how. Now, if I start reading this reaction says 1 atom of it will combine with 1 atom of it. So 1 combined with 1, 10 will combine with 10, 1000 will combine with 1000. So if I have 10 atoms, so this 10 will combine with 10 atom and then it will become 0. And after that here 0 atom will be left and here 30 minus 10, 20 atoms will be left. And to combine with these 20 atoms, there are no calcium atoms because calcium are 0 now. I hope you got it. So on the right side, I'm going to get only 10 molecules. This 20 will remain forever because there is no calcium. If calcium would have been there, only then they would react. If there is no calcium, then they are not going to react. Right? So this get exhausted first. It is called limiting reagent. The reactant which is present in limited quantity is called limiting reagent and it is excess. So it is basically the reactant which is present in large quantity. Yes, Monica, you got it? Okay. So now you know the meaning of limiting reagent and the excess reagent, right? So now tell me, if I take 1 gram of it, how much of CaO will be formed? That is not visible. So let me take again Ca plus O and I'm taking, yes, tell me guys. Manish says 2 gram. Yes. What all others are saying? Yes, tell me what all others are saying. Ridvik says 2, Rahul says 2. You are all wrong. That is why I ask you to do simple things first. Those will help you clear out your basics. Yes, basics. No, Ravish, this is not 2 gram. No, it is not. So then how much gram is it? The one is right. Actually, I just told you that 40 gram react with 16. So just apply unitary method. 40 gram react with 16 gram. So 1 gram will react with 16 upon 40, that is 0.4 gram. So 1 gram of it will react with 0.4 gram. So 0.6 gram of it will be left. So 1 gram of it react with 0.4 gram. So total reacted amount is 1.4. Right? 0.6 gram will left. So after the reaction you will have 0.6 gram of it and you will have 1.4 gram of it. So if you add them you are going to get 2 gram total, but CO is 1.4. Before reaction also it was 2 gram. After reaction also it is 2 gram. Yes, Ritvik. I hope now you guys got it. Because 1 gram does not react with 1. Right? So let's do some problems. Only then you will be able to solve it. Let's do it. Just solve these problems. Question is, CO gas. So first you should know how to read it. We will read it like 1 mole of carbon reacts with half mole of O2 to produce 1 mole of CO. I hope you got it. So if you got it, then I am giving you 5 mole. Now tell me how many moles of CO are formed and how many moles of O2 will react. Quick. You just need to know the unitary method. Just unitary. Yes, tell me. Yes. So now I can say 1 mole of C react with half mole of O. So 5 mole will react with 5 by 2 mole of O2. So this is done. Now I calculate CO. 1 mole of it gives me 1 mole of CO. 5 mole will give 5 mole CO. I hope it is done now. Is that done? So if I say Na, so first check whether reaction is balanced or not. If not, then you balance it. Now you are given 10 mole of this and you are being asked how many moles of this will react, how many moles of this will be formed. Just connect them by unitary method. Do it. First check whether it is balanced. So there is one Na, there are two add. So balance Na. Now balance oxygen. Now it is balanced. So this says 2 mole of Na reacts with half mole of O2. So now 1 mole ten mole will react with yes. Now from unitary 2 mole gives me 1. So 10 will give me 5 mole. If you have very good mathematics, then you can directly solve. You don't have to write such a big line. Being a chemistry teacher, I am writing it, but you don't need to write it. I hope you got it. Okay, so let's do one more problem. Now do it. You are now calculate mass of this, mass of this. Again, now you are given mass. First convert it into mole and then balance the reaction. Do it. Yes, do it, guys. You can do it. Let's see who gives the correct answers. Let's see. Dave versus says it's 5. Yes, let's wait for the others. Swanti says it's 5. Gaura Hari Dwivedi says it's 5 by 2. So let's do it. Let me balance it. 2 aluminium and 3 by 2 O2. Right, so now I can say 2 mole of it combined with 3 by 2 mole of A and give me, actually these two, 3 by 2 and 1, these are called stoichiometric coefficients. These are called stoichiometric coefficients, these. So now it is balanced, so calculate the number of mole. 4 mole. So now I will say 2 mole of aluminium react with 3 by 2 mole of O2. So 1 mole of aluminium will react with 3 by 4 mole O2. And you have 4 mole, 3 by 4 into 4, 3 mole of O2. So you are giving me the wrong answers for very simple problems. Are you getting my point? So it will be 3 mole and mass will be 3 into 32, 96 gram. 96 gram of it will react. Yes, Manish, you are right. Now I will calculate. Now 2 mole of A gives 1 mole of this. One mole of Al2O3. So 4 mole will give 2 mole of Al2O3. Now you have 2 moles of it. So what is the mass? 2 into, so whatever value you get. Yes. So I hope it is done now. So these were basic problems, and you can get your concepts cleared only through basic problems. Yes. So now let's do something. Now do it. You are given 1000 gram of CaCO3. This is sign of heating. On heating you are going to get CaO and CO2. Yes. Now solve it and do it fast. Do it fast. No, just calculate mass of this as well as this. Calculate. Yes. So just divided by 100, you are going to get 10 mole. Now 1 mole of it gives me 1 mole. So I'm going to get 10 mole of it and 10 mole of it. So 10 mole into 44. Again it is 56. I hope it is done now. Yes, Shravanti, you are right. Yes, Ritvik, you are also right. Manish, I'm asking mass. If you know the volume mole, you can also calculate volume. But to calculate volume, I have to write NTP. Otherwise, PV is equal to nRT. You have to write those conditions. I hope you got it. Got it? So let's do one more problem. Do it. Now I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm giving you 2 minutes and solve it. Solve it. Yes. First of all, first check whether this reaction is balanced or not. Check. Now how will you check it? Tell me. So you have to write 2, 2 and 3. Now this reaction is balanced. The first thing, it will never be mentioned in your exam. You have to check it yourself whether a given reaction is balanced or not. In chemistry, this is most common error. Even students who get very good ranks among top 100 a year, they can commit such errors. In hurry, you just miss this point. Because in paper, nowhere it will be mentioned that this reaction is balanced. So I think now you can do it. And it's a very good problem. Conceptually, it's a very good problem. But I'm not getting any answers. I'm not getting any answers. So let's see. 960 gram of O2. So how many moles of O2 are there? 30 mole. 30 mole. So just relate it and it. Now 3 mole of O2 are produced by 2 mole of KClO3. Now 1 mole O2 will be produced by 2 by 3 mole of KClO3. And now 30 mole O2 will be produced by 20 mole of KClO3. I hope you got it. So you need to calculate mass. So 20 mole into what is molar mass of KClO3? Just add them. I think 122.5. This should be the answer. Okay. 2450. Yes, Manish, you are right. Got it? Now do the B part. Do it. Now solve it. B part. Yes. Okay, Ritvik, you're in chat box, you are at the top, so I could not see that. You were also right. Ritvik did it. The first one was Ritvik, then it was Manish. So now it is also asking how much amount of KCl is formed. So here when 3 moles of O2 are formed at the same time, actually this KCl and O2, these are formed simultaneously. It is not like first 3 mole of this will be formed and after that 2 mole of this will be formed. No, it is not like that. They are formed simultaneously. The moment 3 moles of this are formed at the same time, 2 moles of KCl will be formed. So again apply unitary, you can relate them. When 3 mole of O2 are produced, at the same time 2 mole of KCl are produced. So when 1 mole of O2 is produced at the same time, 2 by 3 mole of KCl are produced. So when 30 mole O2 are produced, you are going to get 20 mole of KCl. I hope you got it. So mass of 20 mole is, so it is 1490 gram. Yes, I hope you guys got it. Right? Yes, tell me. Any doubts? No doubt. Now do it. Do it. In a rocket motor fueled with heptane, and what is the formula of heptane? C7H16. How many kilogram of liquid oxygen should be provided with each kg of heptane for its complete combustion? What is this Rahul Cam? Ritvik Saini. Can you say your referral code? Okay. Why do you need it? Hitesh, why do you need it? So now there is a problem in which you have to write a reaction and reaction is not given. Yes. How will you solve it? How will you solve it? Tell me. Okay. I'll be there very soon. So you can use this code anytime. Now, in a rocket motor fueled with heptane, how many kilogram of liquid oxygen should be provided with each kg of heptane? Yes. So reaction is not given. Now question arises, sir, how will I write this reaction? Let's take it. Let's take it. How will I write this reaction? It is, if I'm writing combustion of CH4, combustion means burning, and in Hindi we call it jalna. So there is one carbon, so I will write CO2 gas, 4 hydrogen, 2 H2O liquid. Until unless it is mentioned, you always have to make it liquid. So just count 2 oxygen to 4 oxygen. So it is 4 oxygen. So 4 by 2 will be 2. Now this reaction is balanced. Similarly, if I ask you C2H4 gas plus O2 gas, then give me the balanced reaction. Yes, tell me. Give me that balanced reaction. Now there are two carbon atoms. So write this. Now you have 4 hydrogen, so 2H2O. Now count oxygen. Don't solve it, just do it. 2 into 2, 4 and 2, 8. So 8 by 2, it will be 4. Thanks for your comment, Hitesh. But now focus on studies. If you will follow it, then surely you are going to get a very good rank. Just follow it. Thank you for your compliment again. I've been teaching for last 10 years and mentored many top rankers. Including last year, there was Prakhar Jagwani. He got 15 rank AIR 15. So I hope you people would enjoy and you will learn many things from me. So let's take one more problem. C4H10. Now write the combustion reaction for it. Write it. Write the combustion reaction. Yes, tell me. Now it is 4 CO2 gas. It is 5H2 liquid because there are 10 hydrogen. So what I'm going to get is 13. So 13 by 2 I have to write here. Thank you, Monica. So I hope now you can solve the combustion reactions. Now you can find out how to write combustion reaction. Now write this one. Do it quickly. I'm teaching you with the basics. Yes, Jitendra. Just now focus on your studies. Just balance these reactions. Now what will I do? There are 6 carbon. So I will write this. I will write this. So yes, Manish. 6 into 2, 12 and 2, 6, 18. So I think it should be 9 here. And here not 13, it should be 13 by 2. Yes, Manish. Okay, you have done 8. That's right. Then that's right. Manish is correct. Yes. So I hope now you guys can balance the reaction. So let me take one more example. Yes, now solve it. Do it. Yes, I'm waiting. Now there are 2 carbon. There are 6 hydrogen. Now count oxygen. 4 and 3, 7. Here we have 1. So 6 by 2, here it should be 3. Because we already have 1 here. Yes, do it. Just balance it. Right? Now, let me take one more example. Yes, now do it. These are simple. You have 2 carbons. Just do it. I'm giving you the time. Let's take it. So now we have 2 carbon, so it will be 2. 4 hydrogen, it will be 2. So if I count oxygen, 4 and 2, 6. 2 oxygen are already there, so 4 should come from it. 4 by 2 should be 2 here. Yes. Yes, Aditya. You did it right. So now, if we come to this point, now you have to write combustion of this. How will you write? Just balance it. Now you can do it. It's a cakewalk for you. Yes. It should be plus 8H2. It should be 11 here. So 1 mole of it react with 11 mole of it. Each kg you are given 1000 gram of it. So calculate its mole. So what is molar mass? 100. So it will be 10 mole. So 1 mole of it gives me 7 moles. So 10 mole or 1 mole of it combined with 11 mole. So 10 will combine with 110 mole. So 110 into 32, it will be this much, 3.52 kgs. This is your answer. I hope now you can do it. Right? So we will do more problems, but before that, let's have a quiz of very simple problems we did yesterday. Yes. Now solve it. Just do it quickly. Question number 1 on your screen. Iodized salt contain 0.5% of NaI. A person consumes 3 gram of salt every day. The number of iodide ions going into this body, in his body, are. Solve it. Three gram of salt. So what will be mass of NaI? 3 into 0.5 by 100. So now you know the mass of NaI. Now moles of NaI will be mass upon molar mass. What is molar mass of iodine? 127. So it is 150. So now moles of NaI you have. So moles of I minus will be equal to, so number of I minus ions into Na. It will be 6.022 into, so you are going to get C. Yes, Aditya, you are right. Now solve the next problem. There is some adipic acid and it is used in making nylon. What is the total number of atoms present in 1 gram of adipic acid? Yes, tell me. You are provided with adipic acid. So calculate its molar mass. Can anybody tell me its molar mass? So you are given 1 gram of adipic acid. So moles of adipic acid will be 1 upon molar mass. So moles of atom will be, so one molecule of it contain, count the number of atoms. Count the number of atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are 8 atoms and 3 into 4, 12. So there are total 20 atoms in one molecule. So if there are 20 atoms, then I will write 20 into moles. So 20 into 1 by 146, if it is 146, into Na. Yes. Now you are going to get total number of atoms present. I think what it should be. It will be D. You can try it at your home. Yes. Now let's do the next problem. Yes, solve it. Mole calculation, simple problems. Yes, do it. Rearrange the following 1 to 4 in order of increasing masses and choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Here you have one molecule. It is only one molecule. Here we have one molecule of nitrogen. So it will have 32 AMU. It will have 28 AMU. Now it says gram molecule. So it is mole. So you can say 10 raised to the power minus 10 mole copper. It says gram molecule of oxygen. Again it means, so what should be the answer? What should be the answer? So it is into 32 approx 63.5. So it is highest, fourth one is highest. So you can have A, C and D, and then you have third. Okay, all three have third, and then this will be least, second. So A is the answer. One molecule have 28 AMU and one molecule have 32 AMU. So 2 will be the least. In D, 1 is the least. Yes. I hope you got it. Now let's move to the next problem. Select the correct options. Now solve it. It is relatively easy. 1 liter vessel of nitrogen and CO2. No, they will have same moles. Moles of nitrogen will be equal to moles of CO2. But one molecule will have 2 atoms and one molecule will have 3 atoms. So atoms will be different. It cannot be the answer. Number of molecule would be same. PV is equal to nRT. Number of molecule of N2 and number of molecule of CO2 will be same. But it is asking atoms. Electron present in 3s. So for 3s, N will be 3, L will be 0 and M will be 0. Can have only the following series. No, it can have this one also. So it is also wrong. It says only this. So it is also wrong. The moles of any gas, volume and pressure. Right? Pressure is 8.21. Volume is 10. Temperature is 300. What it will be? So you are going to get 10 by 3. So this is the right answer. So nobody gave me the right answer. It's C. Right? It is C. Yes. So the last question of the day. Solve it. Last question of the day. Just do it. Now you are given volume occupied by one molecule of propanol. Yes. You are given density of propanol and number of value of Avogadro number. So how will you do it? Actually, I'm getting no correct answers. So propanol, what is the molar mass of propanol? What is this? 60 gram per mole. So it is mass of 1 mole of propanol. So density is equal to mass upon volume. So if you take mass of 1 mole, you can calculate volume 600 ml. So this is volume of 1 mole because here I have taken mass of 1 mole. So I am going to get volume of 1 mole. If it is mass of 1 mole, then it will give me. So volume of 1 mole is this. So 600 ml. Or I can say Na molecules occupy 600 ml volume. One molecule will occupy so answer would be D. Answer would be D. Yes, Prakash, not C. Monica, no, you are wrong. I hope you got the correct answers. So that's it for now, guys. So if you really like today's lecture, then please like and share it. Don't forget to like and share it. Click on the bell icon so that you can get latest notification of my lectures. Right? Now again, let me take 2 minutes how you can subscribe to Unacademy. Yes. So you can subscribe to Unacademy. Just go to App Store or Play Store, download Unacademy Learning app. Click on the plus. You will be directed to these options: IIT JEE and NEET. So IIT JEE is the best because I'm preparing you for it. And once you click on the IIT JEE, click on the get subscription. So I'm preparing you for 2 years. for 2022, you have to take this pack, because just 1500 rupees per month you have to pay for it. If you are going for 1 month pack, you have to shell out 6000 rupees. That is high amount, but it is just 1500 rupees. Over and above, if you apply my code, that is Rahul Chem, note it down. If you apply my code, you are going to get 10% discount. Yes. So that's it for now. We'll meet you guys on Monday, and tomorrow we can have a special session where I will tell you how to prepare for IIT JEE. In the meanwhile, take care guys. I'll meet you all. Tata, bye bye.